Hey friends, it's Thursday. You know what that means. Another episode of Gabe's Violets. Episode 4. So, we're currently about to leave to go study. Finals next week. So I realized, I haven't made a video yet. I'm not going to be back till later tonight. So I should make one real quick. Probably going to be a short one. But that's okay. Not a lot has changed. They've been growing a lot though. The leaves are getting huge. And I'm really just waiting until the topmost set of leaves grows a little bit higher so I can snip it. I want to cut off the terminal bud so that we can start promoting horizontal growth so that they stop getting so tall and they start putting out leaves, getting girth. They start getting thick AF, And, but I'm waiting for those terminal set of leaves to grow a little higher, have a little more stem between the terminal leaves and the next set of leaves so that I'm not interfering with the leaves below them. And it's taken a little while. I didn't say this in the last video, but I stopped using fertilizer. Or maybe I did say it, I don't know. But I've only been using water. They've still been growing a lot. The leaves have been getting big. So that's all right. And let's check them out. Look at them. Look at them beauties. Right. They're just growing and growing in their natural habitat under Gabe's bed. Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. So, here's a big one. You'll notice as well that, look how big those leaves are getting. And so you can see, so we have two sets of obviously the seed leaves are at the bottom there. The colling things, whatever. And we have two huge sets of true leaves. Obviously the 4 on the outside there. And then we have another set coming. And I'm waiting for those in the middle there to get taller, to have more stem between them and these big leaves here before I snip them. But I am going to snip them. And once I do that, like I said, they're not going to grow as tall. They're going to start getting more horizontal. I think they're looking pretty good though. You notice I have them on a paper towel. Well, that's because you can also see the soil is really rich, dark, because it's really wet right now, like really wet. And I don't want it to be so wet, but what happened was I had them in here, right? And I put some water. I just kind of put water, filled the bottom of this with water as they were all sitting in there. And man, they just soaked it up real quick. Like they got as wet as they are very quickly. And so I am wanting to start watering them from the bottom down like that, but I'm noticing that it's super effective. And I need to find a way to where I can water them from the bottom down, because I think that's going to be the most efficient way, but without them soaking it all up, the soil soaking it all up immediately. You know what I'm saying? Because then the soil gets wet. I don't really want the soil to be wet, like wet to the touch, like your finger gets wet when you touch it. I want it to be moist, I want it to have a moist, quality. Because if it's too wet, it's not going to be as, I don't think it's as good for the violets. I don't know. So far they're doing fine. They haven't been upset about it yet. But I've also only tried this watering method twice. So what I think I might do is I have some felt, I have it's like a 3 by 2 yards of felt material. I think I'm gonna put 2 or 3 layers at the bottom of the pan there, and then soak it with the water. So it's gonna act as kind of a reservoir where the plants can, the soil can pull it up slowly, not so rapidly and abrupt. That way the soil, and that's just a working idea right now, but I do need to figure it out because we are going to be not going to be here for a few days coming up, and I need to make sure that they stay watered. That being said, even if they only stay watered for 3-ish days out of those days that we're not here, they should be okay, even if they start to dry out, as soon as I get back, I water them again, I don't think they're just going to die. Especially those ones that are getting big. But they're doing pretty well. I'm happy with them. Gabi is, Gabi? Come here, Gab. Just figured we should feature this little boy. I figure that people will be happy to see him. What? Want to say hi?
Hi.
And he's gone. All right, let's take one more look. Looking great. Yeah, so I took them out of that pan and I put them on this paper towel to maybe the paper towel can soak up a little bit of the water. It's like I said, it's really wet. And I don't want that to be the norm for them. I don't think they're gonna like that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great Thursday. And remember to love your plants. That's all I got.